Hello, 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 everybody. Hello. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know in the comments section. Hey, Tasha. Thank you for coming on, Tasha. Tasha, let me know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Because I think I'm having problems with my audio. I think I'm having problems with my audio, but I'm not sure. So can everybody let me know in the comment section? Can you hear me? I don't know what I'm hearing. For some reason, I'm hearing music. And I thought I turned the music off. Pause. One moment, y'all. I think I'm having some technical difficulties. I think I'm having some technical difficulties. For some reason, and I hope you guys can hear me. Please let me know. Please put something in the comment section. Let me know whether you can hear me or not. Yes or no? Can y'all hear me? But thank y'all for getting on. I hope you guys can hear me. And I want to thank you guys for getting on. Let me put up so I can see my comments as they come in. Y'all bear with me on this. Okay. Here we go. So thank y'all for coming on. I really appreciate it. And if you cannot hear me, please let me know in the comment section. For some reason, I'm thinking that there's something going on with my audio. There's something going on with my audio. But we are here. This is Eat and Chat. As you can see, let me back it up so y'all can see what I have sitting on my table here. I have, y'all, and this looks so good. Some fried flounder and French fries. So it's actually a fried flounder sandwich with French fries. And I think, well, I did have a question on my page earlier this week. Who has the best French fries? And I got so many different comments or recommendations for so many different places, so many different restaurants. Some people even put that they did the best French fries. But I wanted to do that to see, to get some information or get some ideas on places that I can go and I can try out. I had somebody recommended something from Charleston. I had somebody recommended something, I think, from Bluffton, Savannah. So I got so many different recommendations on places to go to try out their French fries. I'm not really a French fry person. As a matter of fact, when I went to order my meal today, I started to get the fried okra, but I said, no, I'm going to do the French fries because I did posted something earlier this week about who had the best French fries. Now, this order here, like I said, this is a fried flounder it's a sandwich with French fries. And it actually came from Southern Seafood in West Columbia, South Carolina. They're actually located, I should have had the address, off of Charleston Highway here in West Columbia. But when I tell you that they have the best food, y'all, they have the best food. Let me put my food here so y'all can actually see it. They have the best food. They truly have the best food. Hold on a minute, y'all. As you get on, please, ma'am, please, sir, please share the live. If you don't mind, please share the live when you get on. Please share the live. Please say hello to me in the comment section so I can say hello back. I would truly appreciate that. Let's see here. But y'all, today I want to get on, and I know some of you probably was thinking that I was going to do some cooking today. No, I'm not doing any cooking. This is called Eat and Chat. Eat and chat. Eat meaning that the food is already prepared, and I'm going to sit and I'm going to eat, and we're going to chat. No cooking today. None whatsoever. But yeah, I wanted to come on and talk with you guys about, there's several different things that I want to talk about. But before we get started, y'all share the live. Please, ma'am, please, sir. Please share the live if you don't mind. I would truly appreciate it if you share the live. And click like and say hello to me in the comment section so I can say hello back. I would truly appreciate it so I can know and see who all is joining me today. But I wanted to talk about one conversation I want to have with you guys. I know this, and I just saw this. I should take a picture of it. Hey, Sister Jeanette, can you hear me good? Sister Jeanette, please let me know whether you can hear me. Because for some reason, I'm thinking that my audio is messing up on me. So let me know if you can hear me in the comment section. Please let me know if you can hear me. And please share the live as you get on. Please, ma'am, please, sir, share the live as you get on. And please say hello to me in the comment section so I can say hello back. But getting back to what I was about to talk about. So y'all, I just want to know. I really just want to know. With the trend that they have right now with these braids, I saw this girl a few minutes ago. And when I tell you, her braids were all the way down to her ankle. I'm not lying. They were all the way down to her ankle. And then she had like the top part here was red. And then the rest of the braids, they were pink. They were pink. Hey, niece. Hey, Tasha. Okay, good. Thank you, Sister Jeanette. When I tell you that her braids, like I said, they were all the way down to her ankle. And the top part of her braids were red. And the bottom part was like the Barbie pink, that the pink that the new Barbie, y'all heard about Barbie and how Barbie has come back. But the rest of the braids were that color pink. I think they call it bubblegum pink, maybe bubblegum pink. But yeah, and so I want to know, for one, who takes the time out to braid your hair that length, because I'm pretty sure that took a long, long time. And not just that, um, not just that, how do you sleep at night? Do you not get a headache? I mean, how do you? I'm curious. I'm just curious. Do you not get a headache with your hair? Because I'm pretty sure that's even like people who get the breast implants or whatever, or people who have heavy breasts. Eventually, that hurts your back, and kind of make you tilt over a little because of all the weight. So just imagine what you having all these, and I'm pretty sure it takes lots and lots and lots of packs of hair to do that. Does that not cause you to have a headache? I don't know. That's my question. Because I would think that would be a whole lot of weight on your head, pulling on your head, and that could really cause a serious headache, I think. But I don't know. Anybody on here, any of y'all on here, ever had your hair braided that long? Now I've seen some braids that come maybe down to your waistline or even the butt, but I have never ever seen any that go all the way down to your ankle. I've never seen that until today. Until today. So, y'all, if y'all want to know what I'm eating on, I am eating on a fried flounder sandwich with French fries from Southern Seafood. If you have not tried Southern Seafood yet, you must go. They have I don't think I've ever eaten anything from Southern Seafood that didn't taste good. I've had their fried shrimp. I've had their fried flounder, as you can see today. I've had their fried croaker. They have fish with bones in it, like the croaker and the brim. I've had why am I not seeing my hey Sister Kim? Why am I not seeing all of my comments? I can see them up there, but I can't see them from my little device that I have right here. And I gotta see them from here so I'll be able to read it and not be trying to squint my eyes trying to see what the comments are. But here we go. I'm gonna do it like this. Maybe I can do it from this device here. But yeah, Southern Seafood have the best food. I'm telling you, if you've never tried them, you gotta go. Let me see if I can Google the address so I can give you guys the address for Southern Seafood. I've had that. Now I'm gonna tell you, they have the best sauce for their wings. They have the little drumettes. They don't have the real big drumettes. You know how some of the places you get a drumette and the drumette look like a chicken leg? No, their drumettes are the small, because a lot of people like the small drumette. And you hardly ever can find the small drumettes nowadays. But they have the small drumettes, and they make their own sauce, their own specialty sauce. And when I tell you they have the best sauce, they have the best sauce. And it's more like on the sweet side. So if you don't like sweet, you might not like a sauce. But just try it, because I'm pretty sure if you try it, you'll like it. You'll like it. I'm trying to look up the address so I can give you guys the address. But and I'm gonna give you another little hint with Southern Seafood. Okay, so it's called Southern Seafood and Diet, and is located at 2237 Charleston Highway, Casey, South Carolina. So it's actually Casey and not West Columbia. Southern Seafood, 2237 Charleston Highway, Casey, South Carolina. And you must call in your order before you go. That I'm giving you a tip. I'm giving you a tip. You must call your order in before you go, and you have to be patient with them. Apparently they have a whole lot of customers, because when you place the order, thank you, Tasha, for putting it up there for me. Thank you. When you place the order, you gotta wait. You're gonna wait for about 30, 45, sometimes maybe even an hour for your order. So when you place the order, just be prepared to wait for a little while before your order is ready. I suggest that you call in the order and not necessarily go out there and sit and place the order and wait for it. What they'll do when you call the order in, they get your phone number and they actually call you when your order is ready. So you won't be spending time, wasting time sitting up there just waiting on your order. So that's the thing that I like about it too. They give you a call when your order is ready. They give you a call when your order is ready. So, yeah, ain't nothing like some hot fish. I'm sorry. Some hot, fresh, out the grease fish. It's like I'm in heaven. I'm telling you. Now, their French fries, they're okay. I like the skinny fries. I don't too much care for the thick fries. I like the real skinny fries. But they also have fried okra. I started to get fried okra, but I want to show you guys how their French fries were, since we were on the subject about French fries earlier this week. Okay, so let me get back to y'all comments. I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here talking and eating. Well, it's chat, eat and chat. It is eat and chat, but I'm just ignoring y'all. I'm ignoring y'all conversation. Let's see. I want to get to Sis Jeanette. She had a comment, and I'm going back to it, Jeanette, so I can see what that is. It? Oh, y'all, hold on a minute. Jump right down the bottom throat. You can't be sitting on this little blue app, but you're gonna eat and chat. Because this is all live. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see here. Turn that down. Okay, so here we go. Let me see. Let's go back to I know Jeanette had a comment. What's the comment? I can't see it from there. Let's go back. Let's scroll back because she had a long comment. Okay. Thank you, Jeanette. She was tagging in some people for me. Thank you, Jeanette, for tagging in all the people that you tagged in this now. Y'all, as you come on, please share the live. Please make a hit the like button, and please say hello to me in the comment section. So Kim says, hey Kim. Yeah, Kim says, please call first. They are real slow. Kim, see, Kim, I didn't really want to put them out there like that. That's why. Kim, I was trying to dress it up to make it look like they just had a whole lot of customers. But Kim said they're real slow, but it's worth it. Like she said, but it's worth it. It's worth the wait. I promise you that. It's worth the wait. Oh, Tasha said she want to fish sandwich with onion rings. Well, Tasha, I wish you had let me know that earlier. When you sent me something, you comment something about you want to see what I was cooking, and I said no, I'm not cooking today. I'm just going to pick up something, and then we're gonna eat and chat. You should have let me know then. because I was on my way to pick up my order from Southern Seafood. And I could have picked you up a fish sandwich. Like they say in the country, it ain't fish sandwich, but a fish sandwich, and I could have brought it to you. Now, I don't know whether they have onion rings. Yeah, but this is a sandwich. This is my bread here at the bottom. But I prefer to eat it like this and not necessarily put it in like a sandwich. Okay, so let's get back to what we were talking about the braids. So, any of you know of someone? But you know what? I have seen quite a few people, like I said, with the long braids, but they were not as long as what I seen today. I've never, ever, ever seen the braids that went all the way down to your ankle. Never seen that till today. Never seen, I've seen red braids. Never seen the bubblegum pink braids. That was the first today. I don't even know how she did it with having part of it red and then the rest of it was like that bubblegum pink. I'm still trying to figure out how they did that. But I don't know. It's one thing to have the braids that come here, but when you're talking about all the way down to the floor, do y'all think that's a bit much? What y'all think? Do y'all think that's a bit much? I think it's a bit much. Just my opinion. That's just my opinion. My opinion. Yeah, I don't know why I keep getting choky. We don't want to have no medical emergency live. We definitely don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. But anyway, y'all getting back to well, before I talk about what I want to talk about, is there anything that y'all want to talk about? Sister Jeanette, yeah, it is good. You right. They actually, I think Southern Seafood probably, my opinion, they're about the only fresh fish, because they used to be a fish market, and the fish market actually eventually turned into a restaurant. And so I don't think there are any other that I know of in the West Columbia area. I don't think there are any other restaurants in the West Columbia area where you can actually go in and you're getting fresh seafood. And I don't know of any other restaurant in the area, in the West Columbia area, where you can literally go in and get you a fried croaker sandwich with the bones in it. Do y'all know of any? Because I don't. I don't. I think they're probably about the only restaurant that you can literally go to in the West Columbia area and get a fish sandwich with the bones in. Now, let me ask this question, because a lot of people don't like bones in this. I do, because growing up, that's how we ate our fish. Filet? No, we didn't. We didn't do none of the filet stuff. All the fish that I could remember eating back growing up had bones in it. Now, you had to be real careful, because Lord knows, I tell you what. But do y'all prefer the bones, or do y'all prefer the fish with the bones or without the bones? Every now and then I get the bone in. But if I'm gonna have flounder, I prefer to have it fillet without the bone. Now, if I'm going to eat croaker, what else? Brim, fish like that, then yeah, I'll go with the bone in. But anything other than that, I'm gonna do fillet. I'm gonna do fillet. Hey, Taya, hey, Carl, thank y'all for getting on. Tasha said she prefer the no bones. She said there's a place on Broad River that sells. Okay, well, where the comment right? That sells fresh seafood. It's called K Seafood. Okay, Tasha, I'm gonna have to check them out. I've never heard of K Seafood. I'm gonna definitely check them out. Definitely check them out. I've never heard of K Seafood. But everybody else, what do y'all prefer? Do y'all prefer bone in or do y'all prefer fillet? I mean, yeah, fish fillet or a bone in fish. I can do both. Like I said, I can do both according to what type of fish it is. But yeah, getting back to what we were talking about. Well, no, let's get on another subject. Y'all, I'm wasting fish and food all over. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna really have to get my vacuum and vacuum this up and then spray my Lysol on this couch and make sure we don't have no fish scent on the couch. Anyway, getting back to what we were talking about. So I have this question, y'all, and this is jumping the subject, something totally different. But I want to know how you guys will handle this situation. Okay, so what if you have and this is just something hypothetically, let's just say that, okay? No situation or nothing, no incident or nothing like that happened. But if you had, let's say you were at church, okay, at church, and you had a guest who came in and that guest had an odor. How would you handle a situation like that? Would you, and this is a guest, this is not like a member of the church or anything like that. Would you set them in the back of the church? Or would you allow them to sit anywhere they want to in the church? I mean, how would you handle that? And when I say an odor, I mean like a strong odor. How would you handle a situation like that? I was in another group and the question, that was the question. And I heard so many different answers, and I'm like, I don't know about that one. That's a sticky situation and a question. And I don't know. Y'all share with me. How would you handle the situation? What would you do? What would you do if you were sitting next to that person in service? How would you handle the situation? Would you get up and move? Would you just act like nothing was going on? You didn't smell it? Would you say something to the person? How would you handle that situation? Y'all share with me in the comment section. I'm waiting to hear. How would you handle the situation if you was at church service and you had a person that came in and they sat next to you and they had a body odor? Would you stay and say nothing to them? Would you say something to them? Or would you um move? Would you mention something to the ushers to have them move them to sit them someplace else or in the back of the church? How would you handle that? How would you handle that situation? And like I said, I saw in another group that I'm in, the different responses that I saw, I was like, okay, some of them were very unique, and I thought they were really, really good answers or good responses. But some of them, oh my, oh my. That's all I can say, oh my. Y'all can see I am killing this fish and these french fries. The thing I must say with them, when you order the fish sandwich, they give you 2 pieces of fish, and they're not just, you know, like small pieces of fish. You getting 2 healthy sized pieces of fish. So you're really getting your money's worth. Now, what I paid for this, I paid for the french fries and the fish sandwich. It was 9 something. So I got an order fries and a fish sandwich, which I found out after the fact. I could have gotten a fish dinner. I think it was a fish dinner, and it probably would have been about the same, or probably even cheaper than what I got. So with the fish dinner, I think it came with you got 2 pieces of fish, you got your bread. I think you only get 1 slice of bread though. Coleslaw, and you get to choose between French fries and fried okra. So really, I could have gotten the fish meal and got more than what I got just by ordering the fish sandwich and the side order fries. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn. So I'll know the next time. But y'all, okay. Hey, hey, Sister Latrell. Hey, everyone, getting on a little late. Happy Friday. Hey, Jazz. Hey, Jazz. So y'all, nobody comment. Nobody gave me their opinion about what they thought. This is the question, everybody. So if you was in church service and you had a person that came in who was a guest, not a member of the church, and they were a guest, they came in and they sat beside you and they had a slight body odor. Would you say something to that person? Would you address it with them? Would you just act like you didn't, it didn't bother you and you didn't smell it? Would you get up and move? Or would you go and address the ushers and let them handle the situation and ask the person to probably move to the back of the church? I'm just asking a question. I want to see whether your answers, well, from the last chat, like I told you, the group that I was in, this was one of the questions. And some of the answers were very unique, very unique. I thought they were very, very passionate and good answers. And some of them, anyway, yeah. But what do you guys think? I'm waiting on somebody to say something. Would you move? Would you stay and just act like nothing happened? I can give you my honest opinion. I would just stay and just, act like nothing. I mean, I think it's always a time and a place for everything. If that person, um, at least got up the motivation or inspiration or whatever it is it took for them to get there to church service, then it doesn't matter. Like God says, come as you are. You come as you are. And that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you come. We even, I think in our Bible study before, we had a conversation about what to wear. Would you address people who weren't dressed appropriate when they came to church? I think that's a very, very, very sticky and fine line. It's a very fine line. And it's a way you approach people and what you say to people. If you don't go to people in love, then I don't think you should approach them at all. Because if you go with them with a nasty attitude, still the message is not going to get across to them. So you have to be mindful, for one. You have to be courteous. You have to be humble when you go and approach someone in reference to a situation like that. Now, personally, if I didn't know that person, never would I address them, especially in the church, while they're sitting next to me. I would never do that. And it's just me. That's just not my character. I would never do that. I always try my best not to embarrass, I guess you would say stuff to embarrass or insult someone, especially in the public like that. Now sometimes people push you upside the wall, and sometimes you got to come out swinging, but that ain't the situation here. But what I'm saying is that you just have to know how to address people when you're trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Because you don't want to be nasty about it. They're not going to receive it. If you go to them and you're nasty, they're not going to receive it. So it's really defeating the purpose. It's defeating the purpose. But if you go to them and you're humble and you're going in love and you're going in a nice, humble way, then yeah, they'll receive it. And even if they don't receive it at that point, at least you know that you did your part and you didn't go to them in a malicious, in a nasty way, if that makes sense. But I think that's probably what the problem is. I wouldn't say anything in this type of situation. If it was slight odor and I'm okay, I'll stay. If the smell was offensive, I would move, but I wouldn't address it with that person. That's hard to tell someone whether you say in and out. Exactly. I feel the same way, or genuine way. Jazz, I feel the same way. That's a sticky, sticky situation. Honestly, I would be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed myself approaching a person about something like that. I would be embarrassed. So I would never. That's just my opinion. I'm like Jazz. Tasha, okay, Tasha. So rub it in. She had to go order some seafood. Okay, Tasha. Oh, but I feel the same way. I would not address them because that would not be my place to, especially if they're a guest and I don't know them. Who am I? Who am I to sit and tell them that they smell? You know, I just now I don't know. I just couldn't. Bottom line, I just couldn't because I will be looking at it like, and maybe I shouldn't like hurting somebody's feelings. And you never want to hurt people's feelings just and that I don't know. Y'all talk to me. Talk to me and tell me. Tell me. Well, please, if you call me your friend, please tell me because maybe you smell something I don't. But this is my son. That's okay. And Kim. So different situation. Now, if it was a friend, but you don't know this person, this is a guest, this is a visitor at the church. You don't know this person at all. How would you address a situation like that? Now, if it was a friend, that's a totally different situation. Because like you said, if you're my friend, you would tell me. But still, that is still kind of sticky and it's a right and a wrong way to even do that, Kim. I think yeah, you still have to be careful with even doing that. You really do. And you got to be careful because you have to be mindful of the way that you go to them and approach them about it. Because even being a friend, they could probably take it if you don't go to them the right way. And sometimes maybe if you do, because it's so embarrassing to them, they probably still gonna take offense to it, you know? But definitely if you don't go to them in the right way, if you go to them and it's not in a loving, kind-hearted, genuine way, then it's going to defeat the purpose and it's going to make the situation even worse. So now you didn't get the message across to them about their body odor, and now you lost a friend too, because now they probably have an attitude with you and don't want to talk to you no more, be around you anymore. So you lost a friend and they still smell. So that's why I say you have to be mindful of the way you approach them. um Kim said it's not what you say, is how you say. Exactly, Kim. Tasha, say Tasha says I say mind the business that pays you. put that put that mask on and hush, but don't talk about them. Exactly. No, what's more embarrassing is to go around other people and really get embarrassed. And yeah, that is true because you best believe, just like you smell it, somebody else smell it too. And they're not going to be the friend to them like you are. They're not going to go to them and tell them. They're going to talk about them. And like you said, talking about them, that is embarrassing too. Knowing that, but you not knowing that people going around talking about the way you smell. I'm like you, Kim, too. I would want to know because sometimes, I mean, I'm pretty sure we all had a situation where we all stink. We can't even say that even if you've been just outside running or even like exercising or whatever. It was a time in your life that you didn't smell your best. And I, to me, I think that you smell it before somebody else do. You smell yourself before somebody else do. I was always told that. You smell yourself before somebody else smells you. Y'all heard that before? Y'all think that? But I would want to know. I definitely would want to know. Um, and I wouldn't want to have to find out by finding out that people talking about me and my body odor. And nobody never came to me or approached me, pulled me off to the side and say, hey, but how would you do that? What's the right way? That's the next thing. Y'all, I don't know. That to me, that would be embarrassing for me as a person who would be approaching the person to even tell them that. That would, to me, that would be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed for them, if that makes sense. I would be embarrassed for them. If I had to be the one to come to them and tell them that, I would definitely be embarrassed for them. Because nobody wants to think or know that they smell. Hey, Sister Angela, thank you for coming on. But some of the comments that were in that chat, it was appalling. I was just shocked. Like, really? Really? But you know what? We have to realize nowadays that the world we're living in is a cruel, evil world. It's a cruel, evil world. And everybody is, so I won't say everybody, but most of the people are just so caught up on self. You know, they don't care about nobody else. They don't care about nobody, how nobody else live, how nobody else survive, how nobody else eat. How, you know, people just lovers of themselves, and they don't take in consideration that, you know, God bless us to be a blessing to others. And when people realize that, they just don't know how blessed they will be. But nowadays, everybody is just like this, crabs in a bucket. Everybody want to get everything and hold it in for themselves. And they see somebody else getting up over them, they pulling them down, back in the bucket. That's just the type of world that we're living in today. And I must say, with this social media thing, this probably made it worse, made it like 100 times worse than how it was. Because I see how people get on social media and just talk so bad about other people and what's going on in their life. But I'm thinking, like, why are you so worried about what's going on in their life? What's going on in your life? You need to back up and stop and look in the mirror and say, Lord, why is it that I am so concerned and so angry and so worried about what's going on in Paula's life and in her family, and not being concerned or worried about what's going on in my own family? I'm telling you, it is such it's a lot of jealousy, a lot of backbiting, a lot of envy. It's just a lot of stuff going on in these social media streets. And not just social media, it's just life in general. It's just life in general. But I guess it ain't no guess, we are living in the last and evil days. Call it like it is, the last and evil days. And people are lovers of themselves. People don't care about nobody but themselves. Everybody got itching ears. You know, they only want to hear what they want to hear. That's it. Whatever satisfies them, you know, whatever they feel is going to stroke their ego, you know, that's all they want to hear. They don't want to hear you know, the things that's going on with them that they may need to change or look at, improve. They don't want to do none of that. They want to think that they're just so perfect, their life is perfect, everything is perfect, and ain't nothing that they need to change, ain't nothing that they need to get back. They just think that they're it. You know, that's just how people are in this time and in this world, in this society today. That's just how people are. And it's sad. It is so sad when we can't even think that, for one, the way everything is going now, and everything is just so. There's people out there who don't have air. They don't have a roof over their head. They don't have food to eat. They don't have shoes to put on their feet. There are people out there that are struggling in the heat. Y'all know how hard it is in some of these places today. I mean, in some states, you have the weather where it is like over 100 degrees, and you have people that literally don't have nowhere to go, and they're out on the streets. And we're so selfish and so caught up into our own world, where we don't take the time out to try to help those that are in need. Because you got to realize, and you got to know that just like they're struggling right now today with what they're going through or whatever, that can be you. It's just by God's grace and mercy that is not, but in a blink of an eye, tables can turn, and that can be you. That can be you. Some people living paycheck to paycheck, and they probably just one paycheck from being homeless. So that's why you have to thank God every single day with what He blessed you with, because it can be taken away from you in the blink of an eye. God bless us to be a blessing to others. And when we be a blessing to others, then that's when He continuously blesses us. But when He blesses us and we have a closed hand, we're just taking and not sharing, then guess what? Eventually, them hands gonna get where they full, and you can't get nothing else even until you stop releasing some of that stuff and letting it go. So you blocking your own blessings, just trying to hold on to everything and not share it with those that are in need. But I promise you, if you start sharing, start loving, start being kind to other people, all that's gonna come back to you 100-fold. So we just have to be more caring, more loving, more giving, more considerate, and when we start doing that, then that's when God's going to start blessing us more than what we think we are blessed. If you think you're blessed right now, do some of the things that I'm telling you to do. I promise you, you thought you was blessed. God will open out the windows of heaven and He will really pour you out some blessings. But we got to be more kind-hearted and more thoughtful and more giving, because God blesses us to be a blessing to others. God blesses us to be a blessing to others. So if you don't take nothing away from what I'm trying to tell you today, take that one thing away. God blesses us to be a blessing to others. And watch. If you start doing that, being a blessing to others, watch how things turn around in your life. Watch how that certain situation that you've been trying to get through, how you get through it so easy. Watch how that child or grandchild you've been praying for or praying about, watch how God turned that situation around. But we got to remember that God blesses us to be a blessing to others. And until we get that in our thick heads, we're going to always be tackling the same situations over and over. And we wonder why. Well, Lord, why I can't get up? Why? And I'm speaking to y'all, but I'm speaking to self too. You know, I'm speaking to self too. We got to learn how to be a blessing to others. We got to learn how to forgive others. If we can't forgive, then God can't forgive us. And I know you probably say, oh, but no, that situation, no, what they did to me, that was so bad. Let God handle it. It was bad, but guess what? God can handle it better than you can. So you step away and let God handle it. You do what God asked you to do. God said, forgive others so you can be forgiven. So you forgive them, whatever it is. You forgive them. And when I say forgive them, I don't mean you sit and you say you forgive them, but deep down inside, you still holding that grudge. You still got a little bit of anger about the situation. That ain't being forgiven. Remember, God knows our heart. It ain't about what we say or what we do. God knows our heart. He knows if you really, really deep down inside forgive that person for what they did. So no matter what you walk around here saying, it ain't about talking the talk, walking the walk. It's all about your heart. What's in your heart? God looks at your heart. He don't look at your outer appearance. He looks at your heart. So you can fake the funk with all your family, your friends, and churchmen. You can fake the funk, but guess what? God looks at your heart. He knows your heart. So let it go. Let God handle it, and you forgive. You forgive, and you keep it moving. And I promise you, once you forgive and you really let that burden go, that's like a weight lifted off your shoulders. It's like heavy weight lifted off your shoulders. You will be amazed at how good you will feel, how much clearer you can think, because all of your thoughts are not just on that person and what they did to you and how you feel you can get them back. Let it go. Let go. Let God. Let go and let God. Exactly, Angela. God sees everything. Exactly. You can try to fake it with the people around you, but he's looking at your heart. He know deep down inside whether you truly and really did forgave that person. He knows and sees your heart. And like I say, I'm sitting, I'm talking to y'all, but I'm talking to myself too. I'm talking to self too. Because, sometimes, y'all, and I'm going to share this with you. I had somebody said something to me the other day, and that thing really, really it really, really touched my heart, and it broke me down. Like, you know what? He's so right. And they were telling me, they were like, you sitting here and you struggling with this, but you're a woman of faith. You're supposed to be a woman of faith. And this person here is really, they're, I won't say, yeah, they're not, and I can't say religious person, but they believe, but I don't know how to put it. But anyway, y'all get what I'm trying to say to you. Because we can't put nobody in hell or heaven. We really can't. But that was something that they said to me, like, how you sitting here and you feeling this way, but you're a woman of faith. And that thing I hit a nerve. I'm like, you know what? You're right. You're right. Why am I sitting struggling with this? when I'm a woman of faith, and all I got to do is put my faith in God and know that God's going to work it out, and not me sitting here and going back and forth worrying about this and that. No. So he had to remind me, like, you're a woman of faith. And that had to put things back in perspective for me. You know, it, and sometimes we need that. You know, sometimes we get so bogged down in certain things that we're dealing with in life until we just get bogged down and we forget, you know, the stuff that we go out and we preach. We got to practice what we preach. We got to practice what we preach. So I had to step back and say, you know what? I thank you for that. And you are so right. You are so right. And sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need it. Even the motivator needs motivating sometimes, or needs to be motivated sometimes. That's just life. That's how it is. Even the strongest one, sometimes they need somebody to give them strength, you know, to speak life back into them, to help them get through. You know, it's just life. That's life. But we got to always remember God can handle whatever we're going through better than we can. He blesses us to be a blessing to others. He blesses us to be a blessing to others. And like I said, if you take that and you put that in motion from this day forward and watch how God blesses you even more than you think you blessed. Because when he give, he don't give for you just to hold on to it. He blesses you so you can go out and you can bless. Do it and see what happens. But y'all, I don't sit here, my fish got cold, my French fries got cold, but I think I ate enough, more than enough. Yeah, I gotta save room anyway for our date tonight. So we have a date tonight. My husband and I, we're going on a date, and our date is at Living Waters Christian Center. Yes, the marriage ministry. We all have a date night tonight at the church in the fellowship hall, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's going to happen tonight. We had a little exercise that we had to do, and we got to take with us. I thought it was very interesting. Very interesting. We all got a brown paper bag. And y'all, let me show y'all my paper bag because I ain't even started on my bag yet. I should have been done start on my bag. This is the bag. We got a brown paper bag, and we got to decorate the paper bag any way we want to. We got to decorate the bag. And as you can see, it is 5 o'clock and it starts at 7, and I have not even started. But y'all, I'm going to take a picture but I already know how I'm going to decorate my bag. When I show y'all this bag, y'all going to really crack up. Y'all going to crack up. But yeah, I already got an idea for my bag, and I'll take a picture of my bag and post it on tomorrow so y'all can see how I decorated my bag. Y'all gonna be really shocked. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. But yeah, that's all I have. I'm still gonna come back maybe tomorrow. I'm thinking tomorrow and do my Temu shipment that I got in. Y'all, with my wigs. I know y'all waiting. I know y'all waiting. I had a couple of people asking me all throughout the week when I'm gonna show my wigs. I'm gonna show my wigs probably. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow. I'll do my Temu haul. My son said I'll be pronouncing it wrong. Hoyle or Hoyle. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My Temu shipment. My Temu shipment. I'll be doing that tomorrow. Okay, Sister Latrell, I will. I listen. This was not a good shipment. I'm gonna just be honest and let you guys know right now. There were some things in there that I was not pleased with, and I'm gonna show you those items. I'm gonna put them on so you guys can see why I said um no, no, this was not a good haul. Especially with these rings. Y'all gotta see these rings. But anyway, I'll probably do that tomorrow so y'all can see my Temu shipment I got in. That's all I have. Thank y'all for getting on and joining me. I gotta get off so I can get dressed for my date tonight with my husband. um yeah, and Sister Latrell, you said be real. Yeah, that's you know that's Deacon our favorite saying, be real. I'm gonna have to be real. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. But that's the Temu shipment. Y'all will see. Y'all gonna see. I'm gonna be as real can get. Cause mm, anyway. And Sister Kim, when I do my Temu video tomorrow, I'm gonna show them the purses that you ordered and what you got. Yeah, sad situation. So you have to be careful with Temu. But one thing, y'all, and I'm gonna post something too. I'm not gonna put it on. I'll probably just post it to show y'all an evening gown that I ordered from Temu, and I was pleasantly pleased. Pleasantly pleased. As a matter of fact, I've taken pictures. I've had that dress on, and I've taken pictures of that dress. Of that dress. And when I wore that dress, I had a lot of compliments. So I'll give them that. But you have to be mindful of the things that you order from Temu. Everything is not what it appears to be. So I just say when you order stuff from them, just look for the worst, but prepare. How to say the thing? Prepare for the worst and look for the best. Y'all know I'm bad with saying this. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, y'all, that's it. Let me get off here so I can go ahead and I can get dressed for my date tonight. I only have about an hour to do my bag, and then I have to get up and get dressed so we can get there on time. Y'all have a good one, and I'll probably see y'all tomorrow for my Temu shipment with my wigs. Ooh, child, with my wigs. All right, y'all. Y'all have